You talked about being back in your hometown. You love the atmosphere. You're feeling like you're in the best shape right now of your career. And 160 has some, really big names. Who do you eventually want to see at 160? And are there some names that you're looking at on that list where you're like, I'd like to see him up. I like to see him in the ring.
Sure, man. Charlo.
Yeah.
No ands, if and buts. The one in the 154-pound division, that's the one I really, 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 really want to fight. That I wasn't going to retire unless me and him have to figure out who's the better man. I'm at 154 now. I'm up at 160, and if I can't get him, his brother.
So you would come back down at 154 for a shot at Jermell Charlo?
I would love to, but to be honest with you, I don't think I can make 154. I was extremely big super middleweight, so for 54, I don't see that happening. But for sure, but I don't know if I can make that weight anymore.
But as long as it's a Charlo at some point, or Jermell Charlo specifically, you'll do it.
I really want Jermell, but I'll settle for Jermell if it comes to it.
Are you? Do you have next weekend's fight circle between Tony Harrison and Tim Tszyu, as in terms of, because you could probably get. I mean, maybe not at 154 since you don't know if you can make that weight, but those are two guys potentially that could be under radar. Maybe Carlos Adames, because his next fight got announced. Anybody else that you're looking at in the middleweight division too? Maybe even a Gennady Golovkin, who's still. Got two titles in the division.
Still doing it, yeah. Man, like I said, the goal is the same. I'm trying to become undisputed. Fight champion, one division, becoming a two-time world champion is another goal of my becoming a world champion off my list. And it doesn't matter, man. It's up and down. It's really whoever has the titles. If Adonis or I like to see him as well. If J Rock ends up winning the fight, it can be a rematch between me. It all depends who has the belts. That's what I'm after. It's not really a Pacific fighter. It's more of the legacy.
What's good, Just Do family? It's your boy KB, back to get boxing. It's Just Do one more time. We gonna get right into it, man. Y'all smash that like button on the way in. Sub to the channel if you're new. Smash that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop new content, as I drop new content every single day. We on the road to 10K, man. Let's get to it, man. So what y'all just seen, I don't know if anybody remembers, that was the clip of Jarret Swift Hurd, taking a swing at Jermell Charlo, kind of swung around Jermell, kind of hit Jermell, kind of looked like he did. He almost did. I mean, I think we all remember that clip. But, what I find interesting is how things materialize. And, since then, Jarret Hurd has been very inactive. The last time he was in the ring was against Luis Arias, and that was back in 2021. That was back in June. As it stands, he's set to fight March 4th, a guy who's 13-1, and Jose Armando Resendez. And, I'm guessing that's a showcase fight, a get back fight. I know the guy's only 13-1. Maybe he might be a tough competitor. I don't know much about him. But what I found more interesting is the clip that I played where, he said he won both Charlos. You know what I'm saying? He said he won both. He really won Jermell Charlo, the one at 154, the undisputed champion at 154. But he also said he don't feel like he can make 154 pounds. So for me, the more realistic fight is obviously the fight with, Jermell Charlo, who's been out the ring since sometime. The last time we seen him in the ring, it was with Montiel. And that's been quite some time. And everybody's been, kind of dogging Jermell Charlo out since he's been dealing with his personal issues outside the ring. But nonetheless, I believe he's set to make a ring return around June. And, that won't be too far off of when Jarret Swift Hurd is making a return, a couple months after the fact. So I think this is a real fight that can happen at 160. And it's a fight that should happen. Why not? I mean, he's calling for it. He said he want to fight both Charlo brothers. But like I said, he can't make 154 as he stated. And the more realistic fight is the one with Jermell Charlo at 160 pounds, where Jarret Swift Hurd is now campaigning. And that's where he's there. He's there to stay. He's pretty damn big, you know, in my eyes. If he wanted to be at 168, he could, you know, but as it stands, he's going to campaign at 160 as middleweight. And like I said, he called out both Charlo brothers, and I'm an advocate for guys fighting, you know, guys that want to fight back. You get what I'm saying? So I think this, despite what people think, you know, Jarret Hurd would make an entertaining fight. He's only got 2 losses. He's 24-2 with 16 KOs. He's never been stopped. You know, a lot of people are writing this kid off. I, for one, I'm not. I think he can make a strong return. It's just all depending on where he's at mentally and how good a shape he's in, you know. And I got faith in him. Like I said, man, it's only 2 losses. It's crazy that people are writing him off already. And I think him and Jermell Charlo will be a damn good fight. You know, it'll be a good fight for both guys. You know, they need to get, you know, a pivotal name on their resume. And I think they can start with each other, to be quite honest, because this guy that Jarret Swift Hurd is fighting we don't know much about him. And he's not a big name, obviously, but a Jermell Charlo on his resume would definitely be a big name, despite what people think about Charlo. And, you know, Swift Hurd wouldn't be a bad name for Charlo to have on his resume as well at 160. So that's my thoughts, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is this the fight that y'all would want to see? Would y'all pay y'all money to see it? And who would y'all have winning? Jarret Swift Hurd or, you know, Jermell Charlo? I think it would be a damn good fight. And I, for one, I'm an advocate for guys, you know, fighting guys that want to fight them back, like I said. So this would be an action fight, no doubt about it. You know, and I think it would deliver, man. I think it's a fight that people might not see coming, and it might be a slept-on fight. But that's my thoughts, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think and who y'all got winning if this fight was to take place at 160. And as always, man, y'all get in that comment section and let me know. If I gave boxing, it's Just Do, because that's what I do over here at Just Do Boxing. Till the next one, I'm out. Peace.